All right, I went and got myself some caffeine. Now I'm gonna continue on with making a demo. Now, I was thinking about, should I make a demo or I already have demos? Like, I already have demos. So why make a demo if I already have demos where I didn't even call the person, or I didn't even call them or anything, you know? Um, but the creating of the demo is kind of like the key. It's kind of the key thing. Because I need to like review that process and then think about whether or not there's a better way to go about that process. Now, the first problem in the process is, who do I make a demo for? Which you could say, just don't waste time thinking about it. Just make a demo for anybody. But as much as I might spend some time thinking about it today, I feel like this is part of the process that will eventually, it can eventually, I can eventually get much better or have an automated way of determining who I should make a demo for. Okay, I have my mic off so that I could eat some peanuts. But excuse me, I should have my mic off for that. All right, web form finder, blog finder. I was just checking to see whether or not I have thing in the OpenAI platform that is meant to find a place to do a demo for. Let's just test these out, even though they're expensive. Okay, so ChatGPT suggested. Huh. I didn't realize I had two different versions of ChatGPT open. That I do 12rays.agency. So if we do 12rays.agency, see whether or not they have a blog. Okay, so supposedly they do have a blog and it is WordPress accessible. So what I need to do here is go get an example of a feedbot. Mably is one that I did most recently, I believe. So we'll look at that. On so I just took the Mably version and popped it in 12rays. Let's just see, make sure that this is a thing before we get carried away. Let's just double check that this is a real thing. 404 page not found. Huh. Okay, let's try just the WP-JSON. Nope, it's claiming that doesn't exist. Let's just search up 12 Rays Agency on Google. They're in Crunchbase. Vancouver, British Columbia is what I'm being told. So they're definitely not local to Minneapolis. So ChatGPT was just lying to me. And they need to have a Google business profile. That's also important. I should have gotten more snacks. Okay, so the Gorilla Agency definitely has a blog and they definitely have a JSON feed. All right, now that I'm mostly done eating junk food, I definitely want more junk food. Feed me. I'll give a fuck. Okay. What am I doing? I made a file called the Guerrilla Agency blog feed. But I don't know if it's going to work or not on the first try. So far, so good. Okay. Let's go back over here to demo.aiupgrade. I think I can I need to change the directory. So let's do that. It's not working. Nothing is working. Let's go, buddy. Damn, that took forever. What took so long? I can't do that. I should be able to say change directory. I should be able to do this. Change directory to the Guerrilla Agency. But I cannot do that because there's no API call associated with the directory stitching bot. I'm not even sure which bot I'm talking to right now. There is no actual bot attached to the directory bot. It's purely a PHP code thing. It's making shit up. These are not real files. It's purely making them up. All right, anyways, that's enough messing around. Let's just click on the directory and go there. Change the subdirectory to the Guerrilla. Now I need to just say hi, and it should automatically revert to the index bot and list the files in the directory, which I can then click on. Or there is an API call here. So in theory, oh, I see. So it just skipped the API call entirely because there's only one bot. So it just automatically chose that bot and then set me up talking to it. And then I pressed return to index, which was unnecessary because what did I come for? I came for that bot. Why is it so slow? Terrible. School marketing, huh? Oh my God, dude. Why is it going so slow? What the fuck is going on here? Anyways, so there is another way to get there, which is just to put in the URL parameter. But I think it does actually have to be exact. So what did I name that folder? I named it the gorilla, all lowercase. So this should work. That's what I put in. That should work. And if I click main menu, it should just list the one, if it's going to list any. Nope. It brought me all the way back to... That's weird. So clearly I'm not in the right subdirectory. That's for sure. $20.21. Damn, does this agency still exist? one, not a good sign. Might be wasting time. All right. Well, let's make them a review bot anyways, and then put it in the right folder, and then call them and see what happens. It's so slow. Why is it so slow? It's definitely because of the YouTube. Everything's always a million times slower when I'm live streaming. List the bots, please. Hurry up. Let's try Minneapolis. It has to. There has to be a place because they have a Google review page. How could if there was no place? Okay. I don't know. Are you gonna list the fucking bots or not, man? Come on, what the hell? That might have actually been normal because I had the sample in there, so. You've gotta be kidding me. Alright, well. That was a pretty old blog. Let's just go back and see what other options were offered there. Although I'm getting real sleepy because I just drank 2 energy drinks. Alright, let's check out Skoll Marketing. Let's just see if the review bot maker works. Hopkins. Hmm. So it should be listed in the, there we go, Skoll Marketing. Okay, so the review bot that I made for Skoll Marketing, it does work. Let's just go ahead and check the keywords that it chose for them. Because I spent the whole weekend learning SEO. So now I want to dive deep into the SEO. So the SEO keywords we have is SEO services, digital marketing, content creation, social media, PPC campaigns, link building, local SEO, analytics, website optimization, brand strategy. So let's see if ChatGPT thinks it. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much exactly the way I thought about it, is that these keywords, they need to have the word, they need local, they need something, they need a geographic location in them. But you know what I can do? I can just do that manually. Of course, my first thought was, okay, how do I change the bot maker so that it will do this automatically? But to be honest, sometimes you want to do things manually multiple times before you go messing around with the automation itself, because then when you try to change automation, you're more clear on what it is you want to do. Okay. All right. So while ChatGPT is figuring out what niche they serve, um, I'll just go ahead and edit. Just go ahead and edit that. Oh, okay. So let's compare the reviews produced now that I've updated that. Thank you for sharing your experience. School marketing has significantly improved my online visibility through their exceptional SEO services. Their team is always responsive and communicate effectively, making the entire process moves very blah, 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 blah. Okie doke. Probably should have copied that somewhere so that I could compare. So my answers previously were great, great, and very high. So we're just going to do that again. I feel like it started off differently somehow. Did I do anything to destroy this? Possibly. Hmm. I had a fantastic experience with school marketing. There's SEO services in Minneapolis significantly improved my online visibility, helping me reach a broader audience. Communication responsiveness for the team was top notch, making the entire process. I've seen a very high ROI from their SEO strategies, include effective local SEO for the Twin Cities. Okay. I highly recommend this digital marketing agency in Minnesota. So that's probably a lot better. I'm gonna guess that's a lot better. So yeah, ultimately we would like to keep that in the thing. Anyways, let's find out. Obviously I could just go look, but I'm going to use this prompt because if this prompt works, then it's more automatable. Okay, looks like they not only have, seems to me like they have a blog. Oh, it answered about their niche, and I never even looked. Small businesses and nonprofits, their location-based language targets Minnesota and the Twin Cities. Their service mix is website development, SEO, PPC. They have an educational explanatory approach. But no obvious single vertical. All right. All right, so now we have a school mug feed bot. Let's see if that worked. Certainly doesn't seem to have worked so far. Let's go. First one was really slow. The second one was too fast. So I'm very suspicious that we have successfully connected to the school marketing blog feed. But hey, 10 essential SEO tips for local businesses. To the for sure. And there we go. This. The most recent post is from September 29th, 2025. Let's see if my bot knows that. Well, it just doesn't necessarily know. Yeah, I don't think it has the dates. It just has the titles and it has the URLs. But if I ask for that specific article, it will be able to bring it up. It should be able to bring it up. Content marketing. Let's just ask about content marketing. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure that this one is the Yep, that's the most recent one they got. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is the most recent post, September 29th, which is today's date. Okay, cool. What other bots can we create for these guys? The FAQ creator. We'll go ahead and try the FAQ creator on them. Find another version of an FAQ. I feel like this is not going to be very good, to be honest. And everything's crashing out on me. Yeah, so I got that. Okay. All right. So I'm telling ChatGPT to make an FAQ system prompt for school marketing FAQ bot. use this, and then I'm going to take the schema provided by the custom prompt. And then use this as a template and putting the Jade Dynasty FAQ schema in there. Hopefully all that is not overly confusing. Huh. So what it did is it destroyed the JSON. So I'm going to tell it to make another one where we keep the JSON, but everything else. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, so we should now have a Gorilla Agency FAQ ready to go. Let's give it a try. What happened? I kind of forgot that I had messed with these buttons. One of the last things I did last week was mess with these buttons and then not thoroughly test. So it is theoretically possible. It's theoretically possible that switching between bots without just by pressing buttons, old buttons, might not work as well as they used to, or whatever. You don't have the phone number? Let me see if they have the phone number on there. Phone number's right there. That sucks. Anyways, so what do we got here? We got FAQ bot. So for school marketing, we've done an FAQ bot, a review bot, and a feed bot. So let's try out the web form creator bot. See if that works. So the web form includes, oh, there's a free audit button. When you click free audit, what happens? What happens when you click work with us? I should really be showing this. Okay, free audit. Let's make the free audit contact web form. Why not? Let's see what happens if I put that one into the web form creator. Why is this impossible to just just copy the whole response easily? All right, so now I need to give it a web form template. This is actually a web form template, right? It's the okay. So this should be called the Guerrilla Agency Free Audit dot file. Okay. And it should exist. Share competitor URLs? Damn. I wouldn't even be able to answer that for my own thing. Anyways, whatever. All right. I think it like works-ish. Okay, so now the key is to, let's see here. Do I already have the Gorilla? The Gorilla Agency blog feed. Okay. So the Gorilla Agency FAQ I need to put in there. Gorilla is kind of hard to spell, in my humble opinion. What am I missing? I got the FAQ, I got the blog feed. I need the review bot in there. Or I couldn't make them a review bot, could I? I couldn't make them a review bot because the review bot wasn't finding them. Okay, I'm a very confused person here because what was I just doing? I was just doing school marketing. I wasn't doing, oh, also I didn't even change which tab I was sharing. Okay. So I wasn't doing school marketing. Just messed up everything. I am really dumb. What the hell did I do? I named, okay. I need to rename these files. It is not the Gorilla Agency free audit. It is school marketing free audit. And then I need to move the file back where it came from. And this one is not the Gorilla Agency FAQ. It is the school marketing FAQ. And move you back where you came from. And the Gorilla Agency blog feed. I think this one actually is for the Gorilla Agency. It actually is. Okay, cool. So now what I need to do is make a folder called school marketing. And now all of these things, first of all, school marketing So everything that says school marketing, I am now going to move to the school marketing folder. All right, now assuming I didn't screw that up, if I start a new chat, and then I really got to investigate why that even happens. That weird, oops. I chose Review Maker. I didn't want to do that. New chat. Okay, so I need the directory index. Okay, that works. I think it works. Do I really need to test these out? But also, I should be able to access it directly by going to there we go. All right, so I need to write a blog post about this demo I just made. What's the last one? So we got the review bot, FAQ bot, free audit, sign up bot, and the blog feed bot. And I didn't anything about putting my keywords into the blog post, but I figure it'll probably understand to do that based on the thing, but I'll ask it. Is it not short? Alrighty, I guess I'll post that. Oh no, my connection is unstable. All right, I'm still trying to get in here to post this, which I really need to make a chatbot that posts to my AI upgrade blog, because this is annoying to have to sign in. All right, so let's make a post. All right, now I need add a custom HTML block with the embed. And now I need to end this stream so that I can make a video about it on Canva.